Welcome back. Do you want to get currencies like mine, 121k gems, 1.4 million gold? Well, today I'm going to be teaching you how to farm it as a beginner, as a professional player, as an intermediate player. You're going to learn how to get this much currency. An insane new game called Anime Legends Simulator is going to be releasing soon, and I can guarantee you without a doubt that it is going to be one of the best games of its type that is ever going to be releasing on Roblox. So if you're not yet on their Discord, then you're missing out. The leaks alone, even before release, is absolutely amazing, and I've never seen anything close to this level of quality on Roblox ever before. So go check it out in the pinned comment down below. Alright guys, by the way, don't forget to like and sub. At 40k we did a giveaway, and at 45k we did a giveaway as well, and at 50k we're gonna be doing an even bigger giveaway, so subscribe. Alright, so in order to gain gems, there's a lot of ways. In order to gain gold, there's a few ways, but basically the best method to earn gems is by doing infinite, and this is actually the best method to earn gold as well. The second best method, obviously, apart from doing boss events, because if you do boss events, then obviously you're gonna be gaining a lot of cash, because like right here, for example, once a boss event restarts, I believe the next one is going to be Salter, and if the next one is Salter, obviously you can buy the gold that comes with that. But another pretty good method that you could do is simply just do infinite and try to get like really high, right, into the very highest stages. So my highest in infinite is around 197. In Underground Church it's around 159, and basically I just get a ton of gold here and a ton of gems as well. If you didn't watch my last video, I think around update 3 they removed the cap of gems that you could earn in infinite. So essentially you could be doing infinite, and the longer or higher your wave is, the more gems you're going to be earning. But also every 10 waves you're going to get a certain amount of gold in infinite, which means that if you could get to like the really highest stages of infinite, you could gain like 10 to 20k gold. And if you do that, like just do it, you know, every day, you can gain a ton of gold. Basically I got 400,000 gold doing this for like 3 or 4 days straight, and it's pretty easy to do. All you really have to do is set up your units, and as you set up your units, they're just gonna be hitting the towers. And if you have, you know, meta units, you don't really need to have Monarch. I mean, Ethereal is actually pretty good. As long as you have like the better units, you are gonna be able to get to these higher stages, and you are going to be able to get a ton of gems and gold, right? But then also another great way to gain gems is actually AFK chamber. Obviously I already talked about this. If you don't want to macro infinite stages or infinite mode, then you could just go to AFK and then gain presents as well. So I gained 1 million presents purely from AFK. None of these presents right here are from me grinding a single portal. They are just purely from AFK. I think AFKing for like a few days can get you to 1 million, and actually with 1 million presents, your chance of getting Gogeta is relatively high, and it's pretty good. Then obviously for gold, there's a bunch of shops that you can, you know, buy gold from. So like for here, for example, if I do this, then I can get a ton of gold. As you guys can see right here, I could get a ton of gold from this one right here. Then again, I already talked about boss events, but you can get a ton of gold in boss events as well. Every time Salter is in the boss event, you could gain gold basically. Wait, they actually added the gold to the other boss events as well, I think, because even Sukuna has it now. I don't think Sukuna had this gold thing before, but yeah, even Sukuna has it now, and you can gain a ton of gold by just doing boss events. And gold obviously is very useful. It's useful in a lot of places. Then for gems, you could also do some achievements. There's a bunch of achievements that you could do. So like for example, in summon area right here, the unit index right here, collection, you could gain a bunch of gold from that. I got like 850 gems from that. And then Enemy Index can also give you a little bit of gems. Obviously, Enemy Index can also give you a ton of 3 rolls, such as that. Then, yeah, that's pretty much it for gems and gold. As I mentioned, it's really that simple to earn a ton of gold and gems. If you want to go for both gems and gold, the best method is to simply just farm infinite mode. Do it several times a day. Just, you know, pick the best units you have. Don't add farm units, and just do infinite, and you're gonna get a ton of gems and gold. If you want to farm for gems only, Infinite is still the best way for gems only, by the way. But if you want to farm for gems and the presents, the winter presents, then, you know, go for AFK chamber. It's very simple. But if you want to farm for gold, the fastest way to get gold is by, you know, going to the boss event and then doing the current boss event and buying this 10 gold here. I think Sukuna and Salter has it. I don't know if Igris has it, but this will give you around 500k gold, or maybe more, maybe less than 500k gold, but I know it gives you a ton of gold. And that's pretty much the best way to gain the currencies. I already made a video on trade rolls. But yeah, that's pretty much the best way to gain all the currencies here in Enemy Vanguards. And for the future updates, it's also going to be the same thing. Until they add a new game mode, obviously. But that's pretty much it, honestly. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and sub, and peace out.